Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now this video is going to be on how to complete the Easter egg on the new map, the Darkest Shore for World War II. Now before we get into the video, I'd just like to say, if you do enjoy this video and think it's helpful, make sure to go down underneath this video and hit the subscribe button, because there's going to be more like this in the future, more gameplay, and just all sorts of stuff Call of Duty. So with that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So the first thing that everybody's gonna have to do, everybody's gonna want to do, is you have to survive the beach. All you have to do is kill the zombies, then you survive the beach. After that, you gotta go turn on the power. There is one power switch by the buzzsaw building station, and the other one is inside the artillery bunker. Now once you got that done, you want to build the saw, and if you don't know how to build the saw, there will be a card in top right of the screen now for the video on how to build the buzzsaw. So once you built the buzzsaw, you gotta go to this location and shoot down this head. Now you gotta go where the head fell, pick it up, and go underground and place the head on this other dead guy's body. Once you place down that guy's head, you're going to have to get kills right next to the guy, because it's gonna, for some reason, turn into a soul box. You're gonna get around 15 to 20 kills by the dead guy. He should come to life, and then the lockdown will start. So with the lockdown, there are going to be lots, and I mean lots, of zombies coming down. The floor is filled with fire non-stop. There's waves of fire each side, and there are 3 valves. You're gonna have to turn each one of the valves, but the thing with this is you're gonna have to wait until the fire underneath the valve is turned off, then you turn it, and then you got one done, and you have to do the rest of them. So once that's done, you're going to go to the guy that's hanging, activate him, and it plays this pretty cool but very gruesome death of his. So once that's done, you have to go over to the artillery bunker, where I'm going to this artillery gun. You shoot a plane until you get this symbol that pops up on the screen now. So once that's done, you go inside, you go activate this bomber zombie head. You get a bomber zombie that gets picked up by this claw thing and gets pulled out, and it becomes an escort zombie. And what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to escort this bomber zombie all the way over to the artillery bunker. So once you got that zombie escorted into the artillery, the zombie should die at this point, and now it's turned into a soul box, and you have to kill a whole bunch of zombies next to it. It's basically powering up the artillery cannon for a later step. So now the next thing you're gonna want to do is go over to where you shot down the guy's head. You go underneath the archway, and you look up, and you should see what looks like where a plane crashed. You grab your buzzsaw, you shoot down this radio piece that the pilot was holding onto, and you have part 1 of building the radio done. The second part is you're gonna have to go over to this dead guy. He has it hanging around his neck. Pick it up, and there's a second part to the radio. Then you have to go over to the radio and build it. Once you build the radio, you will have a couple of boats spawn in. You want to go over to the artillery gun and shoot the boats. In order to shoot the boats, there is a wheel on the right and a couple of levers on the left. The right side is how you turn the artillery gun, so you can turn it left or right depending on where the boat is. And the left side is how you angle the arch of the bullet, so you can aim it up or down. And on the very right on the wall, there is a chart showing you coordinates and where to turn and aim your bullets. But I suggest not to do that, because that is very inaccurate, and just use your eye. It's much easier. Now what you want to do is, where you're at now, go to the closest minecart and go from that point to the beach, or the beach to the top of the map, and let all the bomber zombies inside of there, just let them explode, and you will open up a secret room. Now what you want to do is go back in there, you go into the secret room by holding square or X, depending whether on PlayStation or Xbox. You go to the door that's sitting right in front of you, look on the right, and there will be a monk head just sitting there. You grab that and immediately turn back outside the room, because the zombies that you have left will spawn in there. Now you go back to the room where you ripped apart that body. You place down the monk head on the left side of the machine, and you let him talk in riddles. Once that's done, you go back to the artillery gun, you shoot down this rock, then you go down to the beach. You will get this stone head. Then what you're going to want to do is, once you grab that stone head, go back into the secret room and place it down inside the door. So in order to get the next stone head to open up the door, you're going to want to execute zombies until you get the glowing spine. Once you get that glowing spine, you go back to the monk head and place it in the bucket to the left of the monk head. Once you do that, a special zombie should spawn in, and you have to follow it and protect it all the way to the beach. It'll go into the sea and get you the stone head. Once it gets far enough, it'll die. You grab the stone head, you go back to the secret room, and there's the second stone head placed down inside the door. Now what you want to do in order to get the third stone head, this is kind of random. There are 8 spots altogether, but we know 7 of them right now, so I'm gonna show them on screen now. Now once you placed it in the door should open up, and you see 3 of these spider zombies praying or doing something weird. Do not do like I did and attack one of them. That was very bad and it was very scary. So don't do that. Save yourself the hassle and just immediately turn back around and go back outside. So the next step to the Easter egg is you're gonna have to get 3 different spines from different zombies. The first spine that I'm gonna show you is the pest zombie. And basically what you're gonna do is escort a pest zombie and shoot buzzsaws on specific glowing boxes around the map. But first what you're gonna do is open up each closed box, because I messed up on this step and kind of died. So the rest of it you'll be seeing Codename Pizza's live stream point of view. Just make sure you open up all the boxes. So now once you get the pest zombie spine, you're going to want to go over, place it inside of the bucket next to the monk's head, and just so that you don't mess up, follow what is shown on screen now. You're going to want to get the pest zombie into this exact spot, then shoot this blue box, and I'll bounce back, hit the pest zombie, kill the zombies around it, or stun them, and the pest zombie will move to another spot. Now once the pest zombie gets to here, you want to shoot this yellow box, and it'll once again stun all the zombies around it, and it'll leave going outside to this specific spot right under this archway. Shoot the blue box on the wall up above you. Once the zombie is right in the middle of or around the middle of this walkway, you're going to want to shoot this yellow box on the wall so that it bounces over, hits another box, and hits the pest zombie in the middle of the walkway. Once that's done, you go to the secret room and kill the special zombies and survive all the zombies that come in so that you can get the appointed head, which is step 1 to getting to the boss fight. Now for the second spine, you're going to need to get a spine from a spider zombie, which is very difficult to do. Once you get that done, you place it in the bucket, then the fog rolls in. Now when the fog comes in, you gotta listen for the spider zombie to scream. You follow the noise and you'll see a spider zombie curled up in a little spot or the wall. You shoot it, the spider zombie will run and go hide somewhere else. You gotta do this 3 times. Then once that's done, you go back to the secret room and 3 spider zombies will spawn. Kill them all and survive all the zombies that come in. Then you got your second appointed head. Now once you got this done, you're doing pretty good, I gotta say, because I definitely probably wouldn't have made it this far, by myself at least. So now once that's done, you gotta go get a whistling zombie spine. Go to the monk room, place it in the bucket, and once the whistling zombie spawns in, you have to get a specific order of perks. So the first perk that you're gonna have to get the double tap perk. Then you gotta get the extended melee perk in the artillery room. Next is the stamina perk, which is close to the artillery room. And the last one that you gotta get, quick revive. Now the whistling zombie will go through this crack. You gotta go back to the secret room, kill every single special zombie and every zombie in there until you fill up the pool of blood under you. Then you go to the statue and grab the glowing vial. Now with that, you can in fact go to the boss fight, though I'd suggest to get everything ready, get your perks ready, get your desired weapons all ready, make sure your team's ready, get a whole bunch of points, and basically hope for the best. So once you got that done, you go to this radio, throw the vial at it, and you'll immediately get thrown into the boss fight. So there are 4 waves of spider zombies that you have to kill. You gotta go through each location and it'll take you all the way around, starting with the beach, going to where you ripped apart the guy and buy the monk head. Then you go to the smallest area, which is where double tap perk is. And once that's done, you'll go back to the beach. And that's the last area. You kill the spider zombie and there you go. You have beaten the Easter egg. The cutscene should roll in and you get the achievement. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, hope it helped you out in any way possible, and I hope you guys can stick around for more stuff like this. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye bye!